truth is finally uncovered. It's the 2-disc DVD that exposes everything. Immortal Forever.
Key, I think, was the night that we got Dixie Carter to sign away control of the company.
Eric Bischoff lied.
It was the best decision we could make. I know how to put her at bay, and like I said, it's not Dixie's time right now.
TNA Home Video presents Immortal Forever. Available now at shoptna.com and major DVD retailers.
Tore my right pectoral muscle in. I have no choice but to pull out of the tournament. And I've gone 9 years without an injury. Never missed a date ever. And here comes the Bound for Glory tournament, right? Where you don't have to be friends with certain people in the back. You don't have to play politics, no jumping through hoops. All you got to do is win. And I was right at the top of that leaderboard. So when the doctor tells me that I have a torn right pec, well, my whole world ended. This is no bull. This is real. My heart literally broke in about 1 million pieces. That world title, it's not just some title to me. That's my livelihood. That's the reason I'm in this. It's my oxygen tank. I don't want a world title. I need that world title.
Taz, that's a tough break for the Blueprint, Matt Morgan.
I'm telling you, Mike, it's straight up horrible for Morgan. I mean, this guy, Matt Morgan, the Blueprint, he was at the top of the heap, man, in the Bound for Glory series. I know I can speak for you, bro, but, man, Matt, we wish you the best and a speedy recovery.
Let's shift gears because upcoming at Hardcore Justice, Kurt Angle, he gets his chance to prove that he's the best in the world. He takes on Sting in a World Heavyweight title match, and this is how Kurt Angle earned that title shot.
But yeah, back in June at Slammiversary, Angle and Jarrett were battling for the #1 contendership. But at the end of the day, Mike, you know what happened, man. Kurt Angle, he sealed the deal and became the new #1 contender.
It's Angle versus Sting for the World Heavyweight title at Hardcore Justice. But who will emerge from the Bound for Glory series to gain their title shot? Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we stand.
Well, Mike, last week in Virginia, Bobby Roode picked up his second victory of the Bound for Glory series, and Bully Ray, well, he picked up another 7 points with a pinfall victory over Samoa Joe.
On Friday in North Carolina, the Samoan Submission Machine had another opportunity to get on the board, but it was Immortals Gunner who scored the pinfall victory. Then Scott Steiner and Bully Ray battled beer money, but it was James Storm who persevered and scored the pinfall.
On Saturday in Delaware, Bobby Roode, well, he picked up another win as beer money challenged Bully Ray and Gunner. It was a big weekend for Roode as he picked up another 14 points. Samoa Joe continued to falter, though. His loss to Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Joe is still winless in this series.
And here's a look at the current Bound for Glory series standings. Crimson remains on top of the leaderboard. And speaking of Crimson, he's coming up next with a Bound for Glory series match against Immortals Bully Ray.
Who? Crimson. You think I'm worried about Crimson? I'm on my cell phone. I'm playing Angry Birds. You think I'm worried about Crimson? Crimson's been around for a cup of coffee. I've been in this business 20 years. I'm a frickin' legend. I'm gonna go in the ring tonight. I'm gonna impose my will on Crimson. Put the 7 points on the board. It's as good as there. I'll beat him when I wanna beat him. And speaking of beating people, AJ Styles. This Saturday night in Houston, Texas. You and me, Bound for Glory series. You didn't forget me, did you, AJ? I'm the guy that kicked your ass in the Last Man Standing. And that's what I'm gonna do in Houston. Okie dokie? You know why I say okie dokie? Because I can.
The undefeated Crimson at the top of the Bound for Glory series leaderboard is about to be tested. It's Crimson versus Bully Ray, and it's next on Impact Wrestling.